Hi. I am David and I am in Davis, California, regrouping and adjusting a few things for the Compassion Tour. I got back last Saturday. Today is the 2nd of March, and I got back last Saturday, which was 21st. Yeah, so forget. It's interesting being back here because I feel the results of an expansion, a very heart, mind felt expansion being on the tour the last 6 months. And coming back here, I feel every step is lighter. The first day back, I was walking downtown and I noticed I felt very light. And that the experiences of reaching out with compassion, the light of within this heart to others, the compassionate light that was reaching across different communities around the United States. It worked. Those little things, that subtle and tangible things that happened here. Part of the tour was to see how they would translate in other people and other communities, other organizations around the United States. And it did through the personal relations that I established, and also with during the talks, mainly during the talks that I facilitated and receiving the feedback, and also the hosts. A lot of the hosts voiced how there was a energy that was brought to them. One thing that I realized in that on a personal level, and I was speaking to a friend about this today, that I feel like I'm in a position to continue bringing that light to others as a lifelong endeavor to bring awareness to compassion. And it's gone into another phase in which that means to provide that energy wherever it's needed. I think there was a stage here in Davis where I realized it was more than just asking people to write about compassion in the notebook. And that was a very clear, specific event. And I think returning here and spending 6 months on the road and returning here, it's enabled me to recognize that it's now more than what I thought it was before. And it runs, because of the expansion, it runs deeper into something that I'm aware of and something that I am unaware of. I'm aware of the form of it and somewhat of the spirit of it. And there's so much more that I don't know about the spirit of it that I'm going to be discovering. I intuitively know that I'm going to be discovering this. And because of all this, I'm very grateful for everyone that's been involved thus far in the tour. That's the people on the planning team, that's the hosts, that's the coordinators, that's all the people who have written in a notebook. I would say probably met close to another couple hundred people that have been really integral some way, somehow, into helping out with this tour, whether it be one of those things I mentioned before or something else, talking about it to someone else who talked about it to someone else, and the media that's been out there that's been able to help promote the tour and get the word out and let people know what's going on. And also the feedback that I received from people via blogs and emails and letters and other ways. Grateful for it all. Here in Davis, I'm getting rest, taking a little time for reflection, personal reflection, and saying no in order to keep that time intact to myself, and we'll be going to San Diego in about a week, or Carlsbad technically, and then heading to San Diego and continuing with the rest of the tour, which will include Portland, Boise, Vancouver, British Columbia, Seattle, and Laguna Beach, and back to Nashville, or back to Louisville, which will take me to Nashville for a little while. Those are the places on the list, and there are still great blessings and challenges ahead. This is a lifelong endeavor, and as I was saying a little while earlier in this video, I truly believe that because of the light that was exposed in the early 2009 that is now shining forth and bringing light to others, that the universe will continue to bless with a graceful heart and a graceful hand all the effort that people are helping out in order to create this. And for that I am grateful. I'm very grateful. I think that's what I want to say now. I'm very reflective in the last week being back here, being able to spend that little time in just a week, knowing that there's something incredible happening worldwide, which I'm a part of, and I think if you're watching this video that you are a part of. And it's a grand shift, a grand, majestic shift toward a loving and a compassionate world.